I'm 26, male, have known best friends since high school. We've been tight for 10 plus years, share an apartment in college, and even work at the same tech company now, different departments. He's always been the outgoing one while I'm more reserved, but we balanced each other out. Or so I thought. My 27th birthday was coming up, and I was actually excited for once. Got a promotion recently, started dating this amazing girl, and wanted to properly celebrate. Dropped serious dollar on a private room at this fancy restaurant downtown, invited about 30 people, coworkers, friends, family, and spent way too much time planning everything. Best friend seemed pumped about it, offering to help with invites, and even volunteering to give a toast. I was stoked. Last Friday, I was at his place for our usual gaming night. He went to the bathroom and left his phone on the couch. A text notification popped up from mutual friend, 25M. Dude, are you sure about this? Seems kind of fucked up, even for a prank. I'm not proud, but I looked. I know, invasion of privacy and all that. But something felt off. Opened the convo and scrolled up a bit, and my stomach legit dropped. Best friend. It's gonna be epic. I got everyone from working on it. Gonna make a slideshow of all his most embarrassing moments. Got photos from his ex too. Then right after, we're all gonna leave for the actual party at my place. Leave him sitting there with just his parents and new GF. LOL. Mutual friend. Man, he spent a lot on this thing. Best friend. That's what makes it funnier. He's always so careful with planning shit, trying to impress everyone. Needs to be taken down a peg. WTF, right? Felt like a gut punch. This dude I thought was my best friend was planning to humiliate me on my birthday in front of my new GF, coworkers, and family. When he came back, I somehow kept it together. We finished gaming, and I dipped early claiming I wasn't feeling well. Not a lie, I felt sick AF. At home, just sat there processing this betrayal. First thought, confront him or cancel everything. Then I realized, why let this asshole ruin my night? Time to flip the script. I decided to change nothing about my plans. Well, almost nothing. Made a few adjustments. First, texted mutual friend. I know what best friend is planning for my birthday. You cool with this? He called immediately, apologized like crazy, and spilled everything. Turns out best friend was jealous of my promotion and new GF. He convinced some coworkers to join his prank, but not everyone was on board. Second, call my closest coworkers individually. Didn't get emotional, just calmly explained what I found and asked if they knew anything. Most were shocked and denied involvement. A few awkwardly admitted best friend had approached them. By Sunday night, I knew exactly who had my back. Third, quietly added a second venue. Reserve a rooftop bar nearby for after-dinner drinks. Only told the people I trusted about this part. Fourth, made my own slideshow. Best friend didn't know I'd picked up editing skills from a recent work project. Created a genuine montage of our friendship with funny moments of both of us. Nothing mean, just real. Finally, talked to my GF. She was pissed, but impressed with how I was handling it. Her idea, record everything, just in case. Birthday night arrives. Best friend shows up early, all fake smiles, carrying a small gift and a USB drive he not so subtly handed to a coworker. I pretended not to notice. Excited, man? He asked, slapping my back. Very, I replied truthfully. Tonight's gonna be unforgettable, he smirked. I just nodded, counting on it. Dinner started perfectly. Private room was fire, brick walls, mood lighting, amazing food. Everyone seemed to be having a blast, though I clocked best friend constantly checking his watch and texting. Around 9 p.m., right after the main course, he stood up and clinked his glass. Attention everyone. As the birthday boy's oldest friend, I've prepared a special presentation. Lights dimmed, and a projector that he brought flickered on. His smug face made me want to vomit. This is a little retrospective I call the real. My name. First slide, a badly photoshopped pic of me looking like an idiot. A few awkward laughs. Best friend looked so damn pleased with himself, watching for my reaction. But instead of looking horrified, I was smiling. I stood up. Before we continue, I'd like to say something. Best friend's face twitched. Dude, don't interrupt. This is going to be hilarious. I'm sure, I said calmly. But first, thanks everyone for coming. It means a lot having you all here. Well, almost all of you. I looked straight at best friend. Some of you don't know this, but my best friend here spent weeks planning to humiliate me tonight. That slideshow is full of manipulated photos taken out of context. After that, he planned to announce the real party was at his place, hoping you'd all ditch me here. Dead silence. Best friend went pale AF. That's BS, he stammered. He's making this up for attention. My GF stood up. Actually, we have the receipts. She held up her phone. Several people here were approached about this prank and came forward. It was just a joke, best friend said, fake laughing. Come on, man, you're so serious. Learn to take a joke. I looked around. Is publicly humiliating someone on their birthday a joke to everyone? Because it's not to me. Silence. Then a coworker stood up. He approached me about this. So it would be funny to embarrass you and bail for a cooler party. Another friend nodded. Me too. Told him it was messed up. Best friend's face went from white to red. Whatever. You're all being dramatic. This is exactly why I did this. You can't take a joke. You think you're so perfect with your promotion and new girlfriend. There was the real reason. Never claimed to be perfect. Just wanted to celebrate with people who actually care about me. I turned to everyone else. There's a rooftop bar reserved a block away for anyone who wants to continue the night. Or you're free to hit whatever alternate party was planned. Your call. Didn't even look at best friend. Just stood by the door, thanking people as they decided. One by one, every single person came to me and headed toward the rooftop. Even a few who'd initially agreed to best friend's plan apologized and came with me. Last one left was best friend, standing alone with his USB and projector, looking shocked. You set me up, he hissed. You manipulated everyone against me. Just told the truth. You did the rest. This was supposed to be a my moment, he snapped. You always get everything. The promotion, the girl, everyone likes you. This was supposed to take you down a peg. Sorry you feel that way, I said. But this was never a competition. He stormed out into the night. The rooftop party was perfect. Real vibe of people who'd been through something together. Showed my slideshow, actual friendship memories, funny without being cruel. Everyone loved it. Around midnight, my phone blew up with texts from best friend, half angry accusations, half crying apologies. Turn it off and enjoy my night. It's been 3 weeks since my birthday, and the fallout has been something else. Work situation first. Word spread like wildfire. Nobody straight up ghosted best friend, but there was a definite Ice Age vibe around him. Our company is big on that culture and team-building BS, so trying to publicly humiliate a coworker equals not a good look. Best friend suddenly found himself not getting lunch invites or happy hour texts. When he whined to our manager, he got told that social stuff wasn't mandatory and people could hang with whoever they wanted. Womp womp. What he doesn't know, HR actually came to me about filing a complaint, since involving coworkers in his little plan could be considered workplace harassment. I passed, not to save his ass, but because formal complaints are a whole thing I didn't need. Friend group, totally fractured. Most sided with me, without me asking, because they were legit disgusted. Mutual friend, who originally waffled, is now ride or die with me and completely cut best friend off. A few tried playing Switzerland, saying it was just a prank gone wrong and we should get over it. Told them I wasn't holding grudges, but also wasn't forcing fate come by moments. Best friend went through the whole emotional cycle. First, rage. Blew up my phone saying I overreacted and turned everyone against him. Then bargaining. Downplaying what he did wasn't that serious and reframing it, just trying to help you loosen up. Finally, last week, an apparently genuine email apology dropped. Said he was consumed with jealousy over my promotion and relationship. Convinced himself I didn't deserve my success. Wanted to take me down a peg. Admitted it was toxic AF. Said he started therapy and hoped I could forgive him someday. I replied that I appreciated the honesty and good luck with therapy, but trust doesn't just reset after that level of betrayal. Told him I needed space. He's respected that so far. Me? Life's actually better now. Relationship with GF has leveled up. Nothing bonds you like surviving drama together. Coworkers see me as someone who handles conflict like an adult. And I know who my real friends are now. Plot twist at work. My boss called me in last week and was like, "You handled that situation like a boss." Then mentioned a team lead opening I didn't even know about and suggested I apply. Interviews next week. Never planned for any of this. All I did was refuse to let his toxic BS dictate my response. Didn't seek revenge. Just let the truth speak for itself. Ran into best friend at a coffee shop recently. Awkward AF, but not hostile. He looked tired but nodded at me. I nodded back. Maybe we'll talk again someday. Maybe not. Either way, I'm good. Sometimes the best revenge isn't revenge. It's just stepping aside and letting someone faceplant on their own. It's been 6 months, and this will be my last update on the whole birthday fiasco situation. A lot has changed. I got the team lead position I mentioned in my last update, which came with a nice raise and my own office. My girlfriend moved in with me last month, and things are going amazingly well. We're even talking about a future together in a way that doesn't feel forced or rushed. As for best friend, we've had exactly 2 conversations since everything went down. The first was about 2 months after my birthday. He asked to meet for coffee, and I agreed. He'd been in therapy consistently and seemed genuinely remorseful. He explained, not as an excuse, but as context, that he'd been dealing with severe depression for years and had developed an unhealthy competitive mindset toward me. Instead of being happy for my successes, he'd grown to resent them because they highlighted what he perceived as his own failures. I listened, thanked him for his honesty, and wished him well with his continued therapy. But when he asked if we could go back to how things were, I had to be honest, that wasn't possible. Too much trust had been broken. He took it better than I expected, saying he understood. The second conversation happened just last week. He'd put in his notice at our company and was moving across the country for a fresh start and a new job. He stopped by my office to say goodbye. "I wanted to thank you," he said, which surprised me. "For what?" I asked. "For not destroying me when you could have," he replied. "You could have filed an HR complaint, turned everyone completely against me, made my life hell. But you just stepped back and let me face the natural consequences of my actions. It was educational. We shook hands, and I sincerely wished him well with his fresh start. I'm in it. The mutual friends who initially tried to stay neutral have mostly drifted back into my life, having realized over time that there wasn't some misunderstanding. Best friend had actually planned to humiliate me. No one brings it up anymore, but there's a new level of respect in how people treat me. My birthday is coming up again in a few weeks. This time, my girlfriend is handling most of the planning as a surprise, though she's promised it will be a smaller, more intimate gathering. No slideshows, no pranks, just good people and good times. Looking back, I'm still amazed at how differently things could have gone if I'd reacted with immediate anger or tried to plot some elaborate counterattack. All I did was calmly expose the truth and let people make their own judgments. That was enough. I've learned that sometimes, when someone tries to hurt you, the most powerful response isn't fighting back. It's simply refusing to play their game. By staying true to myself and not sinking to his level, I not only preserved my dignity, but came out ahead in ways I never expected. To anyone dealing with betrayal or manipulation, you don't have to become what hurt you. Sometimes the best revenge is just living well and letting karma do its thing. Thanks for reading my updates over these months. This chapter of my life is officially closed, and I'm looking forward to writing some new ones.